Welcome back. And at Amazing 102.5 FM, we're more than just a station. We're a voice for the people.
Definitely. And right now, our neighbors need us. Bread of Life Incorporated has launched the Table for All campaign to raise $250,000 to fill their pantry and fight food insecurity right here in the great city of Houston.
That means more meals for families, for seniors, for veterans, and for those experiencing homelessness in our community.
Y'all, the need is urgent. Every single dollar counts.
Go to www.breadoflightinc.org and make a donation today. Not tomorrow, today. Big or small, you're helping someone eat.
Let's make sure there's a table for all, because no one in our city should ever go hungry.
Give what you can, spread the word, be the change.
We are the world.
We are the children.
We are the ones.
Get a little Michael. No. Okay, seriously, y'all. Please go be the change.
Yeah, it's
Nobody
important.
Can go hungry
At all.
Do
what you can. Yeah.
Some, it may be you who needs some food. To be honest with you, this time going. Man, this is
set a mouthful.
Oh, Jesus, I got charged 10 cents tax when I was in Oregon. I still can't believe that.
Yeah.
Preach, man.
Come on. Amen. Back, but Ron, we got something that can help fill this people's spirits up.
See, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some money in your pocket, so when you donate, you don't. It's like you're just giving away free money.
There you go.
That's from the Lord, right?
Come on,
There, right there. There you go.
You give and you shall receive in abundance.
There it is.
You understand me? So we're gonna pull out the
But he for real today. He got a laptop.
He said he upgraded from the BlackBerry to the laptop.
You can never go wrong with the BlackBerry. You gotta have it. You gotta be visual and diligent with all the things you're doing right now, you guys. So,
Amen.
So we're gonna start with this bet that it's gonna be a little baseball, just a dabble of baseball right now. We're on the Bonilla train. We're trying to get to the millions. So we're going to start off with, we're going to take the Detroit Tigers. We're going to take the Minnesota Twins. And last but not least, we were just talking about them. We're going to talk about them some more. We're going to take the greatest city on the planet, the Houston Astros.
Let's go Stros.
Go Stros.
Stros over Bros.
Now, Ron, why you say that? Because the Astros been on a hot streak lately?
They've been scorching, just like the Heat.
Miami?
Houston Heat.
Okay.
Houston Heat.
Like Ace time in the summertime, I keep it 100. Definitely. And they've been real hot. We talked about this earlier in the year. They always get off to those slow starts. Very, very, very slow starts. Actually, we're at the bottom of the division yet again, and now we're back at the top of the division, deep into the playoff hunt. Baseball is wide open in the AL side. We don't have to worry about those pesky Dodgers that just have unlimited money to go build their roster and buy their roster. But it's really us and the Yankees as far as contenders right now in the AL. So with that being said, and everybody knows about those chokers up north. So
who you talking about? Put a name on it.
The Yankees.
Address it.
I'll address it. I'll put a name on it. I'll put a stamp on it. That's coming from Ron from the facts.
Yeah. That's a fact, Jack. If you hurt him, I got his back.
So that's something else you can kind of go put something on. You can put in the Detroit Tigers, the team that beat us last year. Those are the three teams that you really have to worry about because of their pitching. Their bats aren't really the best, but I do have them on. I bet that today. But their pitching is outstanding. They have the best pitcher in baseball, without a doubt, in Terry Skubal.
Wow.
Okay.
No, so Ohtani is it?
No, Ohtani's not pitching right now.
Not right now.
He pitched He did one inning. Coming back, he's recovering from Tommy John surgery. Yeah. So if you know baseball, you know how big time that is.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
But I want to give a shout out. I watched a couple of games with Porter, Los Angeles Angels.
Bo
Porter. Yeah, I watched them a couple of games, and the game I watched, they were really good. They won. But just a shout out to him. I know that's somebody we know local, and aren't they doing good too right now?
The Angels are better than they were last year.
Yeah.
They're about a 500 team, a little bit below 500 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Later, you can fact check me on that.
I'm looking up the schedule right now. They just got to win a 4-0 win against Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so ATL.
Get in there.
Yeah. They are 42-42. They are third in the AL West. So
just
they
like I said,
having a good season.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
500 team. 500 team. You know, you want to be above 500. They're in the same division as us.
Right. Right.
So they're third in our division. I think they're behind us in the Seattle Mariners, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I knew I saw that they were winning. I was like, okay, let's go. Both quarters.
Better for them. You know, the wild card is wide open. They're usually a below 500 type of team.
Right.
You know, so them getting
hard times there.
Yeah, it's definitely hard times being a little brother in your city. You know.
Oh yeah.
With
that whole LA thing. Yeah.
So it's like I would hate that. You know, they're the Clippers, they're the Mets, they're all the smaller, the Chargers, all the team that nobody really cares about in that city.
Should have stayed in Anaheim. But just real quick, talk about this. You got Jalen Ramsey has been traded for Minka Fitzpatrick.
And don't forget, Jonnu Smith was in that trade as well.
Jonnu Smith and a 2027 7th round pick to the Dolphins and a 2027 5th round choice to the Steelers.
I like the trade for Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh won the trade.
It actually makes sense. Trade a corner for a corner.
Yeah, Minka's more of a safety, a nickelback kind of guy.
Secondary for secondary.
Secondary for secondary, but I like it more so because the Steelers, Minka was getting beat a lot last year. He was getting burned. He's been very much injury prone. And they had him, the new defensive coordinator, Brian Flores from the Miami Dolphins, had him playing nickel last year. And moving them a little away from the safety position. So you have two comfortable safeties back there anyway. So if you're going to play Minka at nickel, which is, you know, a certain package for a cornerback, you might as well go get a premier corner in Jalen Ramsey and secure your outside. Because they also, earlier this offseason, signed Big Play Slay from the Eagles. So now you have Big Play Slay on one side, Jalen Ramsey on the other side, and Joey Porter Jr.
Talk about it now.
Yeah.
So that defense is looking, it was already a scary unit over there. And now it's looking even more scary, especially you got Cam Hayward on the D-line. You got TJ Watt on the D-line.
TJ may be on the way out, right?
I would love to see him in Houston. I would love to see another.
He's not happy with his money right now. He wants out of there.
He wants to be paid the highest.
We ain't got room for him.
No, he wants the highest contract by a defensive guy ever. He wants more than $40 million.
That's gonna be tough. It's definitely gonna be tough with that. But Laquita, I want to talk to you about, and Ron, I want to see how you feel about this. We got 3 more teams gonna be added to the WNBA.
Yeah, baby.
Cleveland is back, and they added Philadelphia.
Trash.
Okay, you got to say you agree.
Why you say your country? Yeah, what do you mean trash? Why you say trash?
On two fronts. I can do on one front. It's because we're out of Houston. We need the Houston Comets back. I'm tired of seeing all these cities get a team and we're not getting our Comets back.
I know, right? It's a process. From what but anyway, go ahead and say what you say. Yeah,
you know, we know it's a process, but Detroit, Cincinnati.
I said Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I didn't from Cincinnati.
But these are cities that had teams before, so you know
we're Houston.
But the way I look at it is because I didn't understand what the process was for a city, but now I do, and it's a long process. It's like they have like a whole criteria of things that the city has to have to have a team, and so evidently the criteria fits those cities, and they can see that it's going to be profitable, or otherwise they wouldn't have made the cut.
Right.
So it wasn't necessarily about the money that was put on it. It was also about if the city meets the criteria, and it's like little things. Just like for the Final Four, I found like to host it, you got to have a golf course that's not so far from the stadium and all these different things. So it's hotel, it's little things in there, but I'm excited about it. Of course, I would be, especially for Philly. I think Philly is going to be a good one.
Philly is a great sports town. It's a love-hate relationship with their teams. They're all in. They're diehard fans. I love Philly fans. When you go out there to a game, just don't be wearing opposing teams' gear.
Every Philadelphia franchise is cool. The Phillies,
Eagles,
Sixers.
I'm a huge Philadelphia Phillies fan.
If you're an arena football fan, like I was growing up, the Philadelphia Soul was a cool organization.
And I'm more so happy for the 12th and 11th guy 11th woman on rosters.
Yeah.
The Deja Kellys of the world.
Yeah.
That are now going to get their chances because it's more teams, more opportunities
more
to
spots.
play, more spots. And now you're going to see, even though that's going to thin out it's going to make less disparity because the teams that are at the top are going to pull more so away because all the depth is going to go to the other teams.
Right.
So once you have like the Minnesota Lynx are just going to look so much better than everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened with the NBA in the 90s with Jordan. The Bulls were so much better than those expansion teams that got into the league. So, it allowed dynasties. And I'm here for that. And I'm here for all the player empowerment that they're going to be able to get on rosters.
Put a note out there. That Dawn Staley's contract is up to 2030. She may be going to her hometown. 2030, y'all.
WNBA.
Get it.
Do it the Don Staley way. Who knows?
About that time to wrap up. I hope y'all join us on this lunch power hour. Excuse me.
Okay.
Worthy Winning Wednesday.
Winning Worship Wednesday.
Winning Worship Worthy Wednesday.
Yeah.
Laquita, where you at?
I am headed to Australia. I'm going down under.
Into the Outback.
Into the Outback. I'm excited. I leave Sunday. I won't be back until a couple of weeks, something like that. So, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Where you at?
So everybody say cheers to Laquita real quick. We probably won't have a Wednesday.
Cheers, mates.
We won't have a Wednesday.
We won't have a Wednesday. We got to hold it. Fellas night.
There you go.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw y'all say it was Men's Day. It was good for the men. So
Wednesday's Men's Day.
You're right. It was good.
It was Men's Month too. Mental Health Month too.
It was good. Y'all did great too. Y'all did a great job.
And happy 4th of July. And I'm big on our veterans. So salute to all our veterans for fighting for our freedom.
Yeah.
As y'all celebrate this weekend, please do it responsibly.
Yes, do it responsibly.
Because that's where I'll be having a
Where are you gonna be at this weekend?
partying it up.
Okay, I'm gonna be on the flight to Seattle on 4th of July weekend for an AOG tournament.
Right.
With Ryan Silver. So we'll see you. Let's go get some food, y'all.
Let's go eat. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. See ya.
We didn't mention Mike Brown again. Said it, forgot it.
Yeah.